We had received information that somebody had used the bank card for Heather Strong at a nearby public supermarket. We're reviewing the video, and that's when I see a man come up, and he comes up and he uses the card, and obviously I can see from the printout of the ATM that he uses Heather's card, and I can see it's a man, and right then I just had a sinking feeling that something might not be right. I noticed that the person looked to be part of a lawn maintenance crew that worked there. So my first step was to identify what company that was. Sergeant Spivey told me that Josh Fulgrim worked for that lawn company, and Josh Fulgrim is Heather Strong's estranged husband.
Well, she can use a payroll card anywhere, right?
Yeah, it's got a Visa logo on there.
So she can use it Georgia, Mississippi?
Yeah, she could use that anywhere she went. She could use that anywhere she went.
So why didn't she take that with her? I can understand her leaving the
other. Because, see, she gets paid every 2 weeks. And what she told me was to take that. Just give me half. You keep the other half, there'll be $70 on there.
Yeah. She told me you used it and nothing was on it.
Yeah, I went to, and it wouldn't let me.
So you never got any
I
product
never
off
tried it again, no, sir.
I know for a fact that you used your card, okay? You used a credit card and you got money off of it.
Which one?
Okay? Her work card. You got money off of it.
I didn't get no money off of it.
Yes, you did.
I'm trying to think.
Got you on video.
Where at, though?
From an ATM machine. Getting money off that card.
Where at, though?
Don't worry about where at. You know if you did or not.
No, I'm trying to...
You know if you did or not, Josh. No, I don't want to hear that pot bullshit. All right? That's bullshit.
No, it's not. I'm trying to remember.
You don't lie to me. Okay?
No,
you don't lie to me.
Oh, my God.
And that ain't good, Josh. That ain't good. Because I asked you specifically several times about that card.
Yes, sir. But you know what? I did get money off that card. You're right. You're right.
So when Josh lied to us about that credit card, knowing that he could have had a legitimate reason to have that card, it caused us concern, and it caused us to be suspicious of everything else he said past that.
This is crazy. This is crazy as hell right here.
Our suspicions about Amelia, when they were first brought in, was that if Josh was responsible for this, Amelia either probably knows something or might know something, and she might be the one who gives us the information that leads us to the truth.
He wants her, she don't want him. He wants to take the kids, but he knows that's how. The only way he can financially support himself is having those kids. Because if she take the kids from him, he got to pay child support. Okay?
Oh, I know about child support.
He took her credit cards. Did he tell you that?
I was under the impression that she left him because she was coming back. She's left and came back so many other times.
No. He took her cards. Okay?
Do you think, in retrospect, you might have thought about a lawyer?
Well, I mean, if you didn't do anything wrong, why would you automatically assume you need a lawyer?
They kept her for long, long hours. And over the course of several days, they would keep her there for 6, 7, 8 hours. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, they would say, well, we're going to take you home now. And they would take her home, and she would lay down, and within 45 minutes to an hour, law enforcement was knocking at her door again.
After the 5th time of the cops doing that to Amelia, I wanted to tell them to leave her alone because she was 8 months pregnant. I was feeling very protective of my sister because me and Amelia, that's one thing we've always done. We try to protect each other.
When we first made contact with Josh, he actually took us to his car and showed us in his trunk that he had stacks and stacks of paperwork where he was trying to file for divorce from Heather. He also provided us with this letter showing where Heather had given him custody of the children as an investigator, when we work suicide and death cases, it's suspicious when you find a typed letter and there's only a signature at the end, because it's obviously you're unable to do handwriting analysis. And the first thing I thought of when I saw this was the same thing.
Why? She didn't handwrite a letter.
I don't know, man. What's that
Why she
handwritten
didn't
letter?
hand...
Won't look better
Exactly.
typed out?
Why did she
But
handwrite a
don't
letter?
it look better typed out?
Huh?
Don't it look better when something's typed out instead of handwritten?
No, actually looks better when it's handwritten. If it's coming from a parent that says, I'm giving my child to Josh. I'm hauling ass out of town. I want him to have full custody of this child.
Well, I wish the hell I'd have had her done that then. I honestly do. I wish the hell that's what I'd have had her done.
Who signed her name on it?
She did.
Your mama signed her name?
No. Heather signed her name.
You signed her name?
No. Heather signed her name.
Your sister signed her name?
No.
Because you know we got handwriting analysis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did you threaten her to sign her name?
Man, come on now. This shit's not going too far.
Huh?
No, I did not.
You wanted them kids. You didn't want her to have
No,
them
I'm
kids.
going to be honest with you, man.
You
I'm
didn't want
having
her to,
had no.
you didn't want her. She was sitting up here telling you, she was telling you, she was going, you weren't going to never see them kids.
No, she was not.
Mm-hmm.
No, she wasn't.
Hey. Did Josh ever talk to you about a letter that Heather supposedly had wrote?
No.
He had said that she had up and left without them. And it just struck me as odd because as much as he loves his kids, she loves her kids. And every time she's ever left, she left with the kids, you know? And I mean, like, he wouldn't really say much other than that she was gone and that he had the kids.
Josh was telling all the other girls that she had just disappeared, that he hadn't heard or seen, and everybody just knew that that wasn't true, that she would never leave her children. Heather would never leave her children.
When you call Heather at her job, okay, there was something that went on between you two. Because Heather, and this is other employees telling us this, that she was visibly shaken and upset. And that she was so upset that she was saying that, you know what, I'm tired of Josh. Josh ain't gonna see his kids no more. Because I'm tired of dealing with Josh and his bullshit. She wanted to take the kids away from you, not give you the kids.
Yeah, Heather and Josh, they argued quite a bit. After so many years went by, you know, they started arguing, and then he got physical with her. And she'd leave him, she'd come back here. And then he would call her and beg her back, and he would never do it again. And over the years, it just got worse.
A lot of people don't know what she went through, you know? And she loved her kids. And she wanted a career. And because she didn't have the education behind her, she was so back and forth trying to get away, you know? And then coming back, and every time she would come back, she'd have to be with him because she couldn't be on her own. She just didn't have a chance. And that's what happens with so many women in domestic abusive relationships, is that people see what's going on. But rather than help and get involved, they stay out of it because it's easier that way. So you have countless women who go through things like what Heather went through trying to get away.
In December of that year, they actually got married. Right after they got married, though, they had a domestic incident where Josh pointed a shotgun at her, so he was arrested and went to jail for approximately a month.
He kept talking to Heather, trying to get her to help him get out and to drop the charges.
Hello?
Hey, please don't hang up.
I'm not.
Hello, why did you do this?
Josh, because I can't, you promised me I can't live like this.
Well, are you going to push this or what?
You're not going to do that, Josh. You're going to kill me when you get out of there.
And 8 days after Heather had signed the paper, she went missing.